everybody. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for stopping by to give this a nice watch. Today we have the Alita doll body, excuse me, doll body pop, number 562. Last one was 563, the FYE for your entertainment. Variant, which is the black and white one of the colored Berserker body, which I still need that one, and I still need the motorball version, so those I will be getting at the beginning of next month when I get paid on the 3rd. All right, so I just want to show you. Now, these all came in as you saw in the toy haul, and unfortunately, due to circumstances outside of my control, I was unable to get this all done fast. So as you see, it's a really nice, well done pop. The arms, they put in a little bit of that gold. They didn't do, it's not extensive. It's a pop, but it's a really nice one. Um, on the side, you have just the image and the number. Then you have the one, they show the 3. They don't show the exclusive ones, by the way. So that's the one I actually need, is the 563 standard, because I had the 563 exclusive. And then after this, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm considering, let me know what you think. There we go. I'm considering buying, there's a Chinese version. Go ahead and look on eBay, type in 6-inch Alita figure. It's not a copy of anything. It's not a copy of anything. I repeat, now there is one that's called the HC16 version, which is a knockoff of the Hot Toys and the Sideshow version. So definitely try to avoid those. But I'm thinking of one that doesn't have a knockoff. There is no 6-inch Alita figure yet. They just made it. I think it'd be interesting if they're really only like $12 or something. I'm not losing too much. It would be interesting just to see, because it wouldn't be a knockoff of something that already exists. I learned that I have to go buy the mini epic all over again, because got the knockoff on that, even though I bought it from what I thought was a legit source online. You gotta be careful on that. Anyway, so here we go. I did want to tell you 2 things I want to do. I want to update the numbers on the Alita sales, and then I want to also talk about what I just called GameStop, because they actually said they showed on the internet that they had a 563 standard one for $5. I called the guy, goes, "Nah, we don't have it." And then he goes, "Man, I love Alita though." And I said, "Yeah, it's crazy how they, I guess you can't fight Disney, and they went head to head." And he goes, "Yeah, man, it's messed up. I love that movie." He goes, "I even went and I was hunting the Walmart exclusive, and I told him about the Target exclusive that I have reviewed in this playlist, and how it has the USB charger and all that kind of stuff." And he's like, "Oh my God, I never heard of that." Told him how to get it, and he's gonna get it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I'm looking up right now. I'm gonna buy it." So instead of him selling me something, I ended up selling him a Blu-ray. Now, speaking of the Blu-rays, I wanted to get into this really quickly because I never have. The production budget was $170,000 on this movie. Um, and if I can just get. Okay, so here, let's get this close up. There we go. Beautiful. You can find these, by the way, anywhere between $5 and $12. So don't spend more than that. Let me go ahead and free the hand from these ridiculously tight gloves. I like the gloves. They're very good. They help with a little bit of the pain I have in there, and actually seem to be reversing some of the damage, which is cool. Unfortunately, I can't use them on any of my screens, my touch screens. Okay, so on a $170,000 budget for the production budget, so you add in marketing, although it wasn't extensive, probably call it rounded off at 200 to 210 million total with final expenses put in. All right, so what the movie did total, over it did 85.7 million domestic. So that would seem really bad, right? but internationally it did another 317.2 million. That's $402.9 million worldwide. That's a big profit. Now they do look at domestic sales. They do look at that and go, what, they judge it mainly by that, a lot by that, but they did make money. Now, on the estimated home sales so far, total Blu-ray sales as of right now, according to the numbers.com, is 20 million, or excuse me, that can't be right. Oh, sorry, $20 million, 19.29 exactly dollars in total sales of Blu-rays. Now that's the amount of money they've made, but Blu-rays cost money to make and all that, so whatever they're getting out of that, that's not the number that have actually been sold. So just to be correct on that. And the most recent update they had on the numbers.com was August 25th, so almost a whole month ago. So as of a whole month ago, so that Doctor Ido, Generation X Strikes Back, those are great channels. I really recommend you follow them. Those guys are up to date every single week, but I just wanted to include this in a video. Um, on August 25th, it was up to 634,964 units sold. So by now, we can safely say, based on the averages of the monthly sales of August and averaging in the drops, looking at 508, it would be safe to say we've crossed 700,000 units sold. So there's still 300,000 units that need to be sold. That's a lot. But we can do it if we keep pushing it. And this is to all my Alita Army friends, keep pushing it. Those who want to see that sequel, I think we're going to get it. Especially, too, I believe in buying the merchandise, buying the stuff, the authentic merchandise, as much of it as you can find. That also will show them, oh, there's a big market for this. Um, so that was what I wanted to update you on. For anybody that's new or doesn't know anything about Alita, first off, you can check my playlist for all the stuff. You can go on Twitter, check out Alita Army, Alita's Army. There's a couple of those, or you can just do the thing that I suggest: buy it, go buy the Blu-ray. Really, it is worth it if you like sci-fi, if you like stories that have, like I show in the images. I have an image gallery at the end of this video, by the way. It will start up right away. And in it, I mentioned the story really does have a lot of heart. Now, is it the most fleshed out thing? Well, think of it. It's coming from hundreds of pages of the manga and trying to make a movie. So there's always going to be a little bit left out. So if you're a fan of the original manga, if you're a fan of, things like that, you might be a little upset. Or you might not miss, why isn't this there? But for most people, me included, when you sit down, it is a tremendously amazing movie. Rosa Salazar gives a heck of a performance. She worked so hard on it. Everyone did. James Cameron produced it. You've got Robert Rodriguez. I mean, those are powerful Hollywood names, and Rosa just did an amazing job, and the CGI is next level as always. He set the standard with Avatar. Now the standard has been set with this, because mixing this in constantly, having Alita interact with the real world, that and make it incredibly believable is amazing. So I really want to just recommend to anybody out there that if you haven't heard of it, if you want, just rent it, give it a shot. But if you really love it after renting it, please buy a Blu-ray or buy one for a present for Christmas or something. So that way, there's a increased probability of getting a sequel, getting another one, getting to expand upon the story, and that would be really great. And I think if you give this a chance, if you haven't watched this movie, if you give Alita Battle Angel a chance, you will really enjoy it, because there hasn't been new sci-fi, exciting sci-fi mixed with action, mixed with this in a long time. That up to this caliber, and there's a reason that there's such a passionate fan base, and also not a split fan base. There is no toxicity in this fan base. It's one of the great things that you'll notice. There's nobody going after each other or anything like that. Everybody's united in trying to get as many people as possible to just see the movie. If you see the movie, then we're hoping that you'll buy the Blu-ray or DVD, whatever. Usually you can just buy the pack that comes with everything. Target has a cool exclusive with a USB band or a wristband, USB charger wristband. I recommend you go up look at my playlist. You'll see that's one of the first ones I did, videos I did. Walmart has one that comes with a mini pop keychain, and then there's also just the standard ones you can get. And it's in 4K, it's in 3D, it's in all that kind of stuff. So if you can, we're trying to break that 1 million mark, and so guesstimating we need around 300,000 unit sales from this point on, at least. So hopefully we'll hit it, and hopefully you like the video. This is a great pop. Try to get all these pops. I mean, there's 3 of them, but the FYE one, I just did a review on it. Check the playlist, look up there. And it's a black and white kind of homage to the manga, a Turn or Berserker body. It's the exact same as this one, only it's black and white. And it's from FYE, for your entertainment.com. And no, I'm not shilling. I do not make money off of anything. But right now they're on sale for $4.99 or $5 even right now, and I think there's like $3 or $4 shipping. That's a heck of a deal if you don't have it yet. So I recommend that, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, or morning, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for watching, and buy those Blu-rays, baby.